Welcome to Misbehaving in Maine. I'm Dan Williams. This story is called Why You Should Let Your Kid Quit Their Musical Instrument. Subtitle: Parents who don't force musical instruments on their children deny them the profound pleasure of quitting. And now, here goes everything. We have a surprise for you, Mom and Dad say. You're a kid, so you think it might be a new bike or a tiger. You're overjoyed. You can ride on either one. You close your eyes and put out your hands to receive the bike or tiger. Then they place something in your hand, something metal and cold, or wooden and hollow. Whatever it is, it does not have wheels or teeth. You open your eyes and see a violin, a flute, a mandolin, or a bassoon. You've had worse surprises, poison ivy, for example, or that week when all your burps turned to vomit at both ends. But this surprise isn't like those. This one, you have a feeling, won't go away after a little while. This one might hang around for a long, long time. For example, Dad's eyes seem to say, "You're holding money in your hands. You're going to learn to play my money or die." Or maybe when you close your eyes and hold out your hands, your parents lead you into the garage where you see a piano brooding in the back of Dad's truck. This is worse than a violin, flute, mandolin, or bassoon, because those things fit in garbage cans, but pianos fit nowhere, and they last. The only things left after the apocalypse will be cockroaches and pianos. "Surprise!" Mom and Dad shout, their voices echoing in the garage, making the piano's strings hum within its ancient gut like growling. You look at the instrument, you look at Mom and Dad. Mom is atomic with happiness. Dad is mad. Again, money. But you don't seem to know what money means. It means jump up and down with excitement right now, son. You're more than my son now. You, together with this musical instrument, which pushed my retirement back a little closer to my death, are an investment. Mom's eyes say, "You're going to learn to play this and win the heart of the world with your beautiful music." Dad's eyes say, "I heard Mozart's and Beethoven's dads beat their hands for piano mistakes and laziness and for not being grateful." "Thank you," you say. Mom weeps. She imagines you winning the world's heart, though never tells you what to do with it once you've got it. She just gives you the impression that it'll make you very, very happy. Dad doesn't see what happiness has to do with any of it. He sees Carnegie Hall. He dreams of lurking in the audience, gnashing his teeth with pride. "Go ahead," Mom and Dad say. "Try it out." You pluck a string or blow in the oboe hole or tap a couple keys. Maybe you pounce your hands on the keys with violence, and it's actually kind of fun, all the noise you're making. But Mom looks worried, and Dad's even more mad, if that's possible. "Oh, it's possible. That's not a toy," he says. Perfect. The most expensive present you've ever gotten, a thing that costs the same as hundreds of toys, is not a toy. It gets worse. Lessons. Mom and Dad pay a person to be as mad as Dad when you hardly practice. The teacher, who smells like she eats only cigarette gum and dead flowers, has a whole house full of things that are not toys. She hates children. Dad has found a new way to say "I love you." It goes like this: "I'll hug you if you practice." He buys a metronome. It wags its middle finger in your face. It's a torture device, a clock that never advances time. And it's a bad influence on the real clock, which also does not advance time. Not while you're practicing, anyway. Mountains whittle to dust while you practice, And while you wonder why some pervert gave this stupid thing so many keys or strings or holes, you play. You squeeze out notes like water from rocks, like ostrich eggs from chickens, or tears of humility and remorse from the devil, and every note stabs Dad's dream in the eye. Mom's smile tightens until bite marks stigmata on your hands. You get older. You've memorized a few songs. They hold on like scars. Fur Elise, The Entertainer, and that Charlie Brown song, which makes you dream of a world without adults, their rules, and their costly hugs. You play. Mom cries. You're not sure why. Dad has found yet another way to say I love you. It goes like this. You know how much that rotten thing costs me? You do know now. You've offered to pay him back 500 times. You've promised God you'll stop eating cheese on purpose to produce your favorite music. If only one day soon you'll get to come home from school to a house without an angry instrument waiting inside, daring you to touch it so it can scream meanness at you in its mother tongue. Mom is somehow hopeful still. It might just be a biological feeling she can't kick. Whatever it is, she talks about your style, the length of your fingers. She can't believe your incredible memory for all those notes, you know. And then one day, she even dares to put her hope to the test. She says, I have a surprise for you. You are not hopeful. You have learned long ago that most surprises are not good. Mom goes on, I think you're ready. Dad is listening, but he doesn't figure out what's happening, not in time to stop it. Mom says, I think you're ready to decide for yourself. You're at a level now that's so impressive, so, she says, smiling, tears in her eyes again, mysterious tears. You can keep playing if you want to, but only if you want to. It's up to you now. What do you think? Dad holds his breath. He's breaking the record. He's turning purple. Just beneath the purple, he can't believe what just happened. Neither can you, but Mom has done it, and she cannot take it back. You do your best to pretend you actually need time to think about it, but something takes over. It's an old dream, a dream you thought was dead, but now it resurrects and rises, cutting through your falsified pondering, and you sing out with all your life. By the wisdom of Keith Moon, Cobain, 9-Inch Nails, and Hendrix, oh crashers and smashers of strings and keys, by the awesome holy silence known only by God before the creation of the world, and by the power of Grey Skull, I quit. Your shout makes the guitar strings murmur with concern. The clarinet metal ticks like it just swallowed a lump of fear. The piano's crap-eating grin becomes a wince of worry. You are happy. They are for sale, and you, my friend, are free. You dare to dance and sing, knowing Mom and Dad have learned their lesson and won't buy you dancing shoes or time with anti-child teachers of voice. You crack your knuckles, yet another gift given by music. Joint popping pales in comparison to the bliss of quitting, but still, it's nice. Days pass without practice. In time, even the shadow of practice fades away. The instruments sell. The cars of the buyers, hopeful moms, and investing dads shrink into the distance, removing your brass and wooden shackles from you as far as the east is from the west. You close your eyes and hear the honking, twanging, mother-plunking noise of your old ache grow quiet until you can feel the tick of time once more. It is moving again, carrying you on and on to better destinies. You celebrate by cracking your knuckles. You celebrate with a lump of cheese. And as you effortlessly release your native winds, making your mother laugh and your father shake his head, freely you imagine the children of the West, waiting for the surprise their moms and dads have promised. Soon these children will learn something surprising about surprises. Life is full of them, and that is not good. You think of the pain these children will feel before the day is done. You know it well, this pain. But then, oh, then you think, you dream of the intoxicating air of freedom they too will feel one fine day. They will feel it on the day they sing out with all their might and fleeing agony a declaration as sweet as the most beautiful song ever played. You look at your mom. You look at your dad. The tears in your eyes are no mystery. The tears say, "Thank you, Mom and Dad. It was a nice surprise, after all." This has been Misbehaving in Maine. See you next time. And remember, you may be wicked, you may be weird, but you're not alone.